Topic number 3. Early this month on July 6th, the Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. The Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. The Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. The plan to repudiate the $100 bill, which I first made public in AUDIO LETTER 63, is once again being examined. Large amounts of counterfeit $100 bills are now being made in Latin America using American plates formerly used by the CIA in Vietnam. This may be used as the excuse, the cover, to eliminate the $100 bill in a sudden repudiation. A new War Powers Act for economic purposes is also moving through Congress very quietly right now. It would authorize the President to impose wage and price controls, declare a bank holiday, close the stock markets, or take other measures by declaring a national economic emergency. Under that cover, presidential war powers would also be activated without the public being aware of it. Prospect of imminent nuclear war is also tied in to economic matters in other ways. 6 months ago in AUDIO LETTER 71, I reported that all the gold at the New York Assay Office of the United States Mint was being moved. It was being taken up the Hudson River to the West Point Depository, which was not designed for gold bullion storage. The reason given to employees was that it was for security purposes, even though security at West Point is inferior to that at the assay office. Now I can tell you what finally happened to that gold. The gold has been spirited out of the country in preparation for nuclear war here. It was shipped to Geneva, Switzerland by way of New Orleans, Louisiana, and France. The shipment was met by Swiss Army Guards in France, and from there it went by train and then by truck to an underground depository in Geneva. It was signed for in Geneva on May 12, 1982. The custodian of the gold is a Geneva bank. President Reagan agreed to the entire transfer ahead of time. My friends, if history is any guide at all, this and other movements of gold are clear signs that war is expected soon by our so-called leaders. For centuries, it has been customary for leaders of nations who know that war is imminent to move their gold to Switzerland for safekeeping. Lately, not only the West Point gold, but other private gold hoards have been leaving America for Switzerland. Likewise in Britain, the Rothschilds have lately been transferring their large gold holdings to Switzerland. In the case of the West Point gold, there is still one more important fact to report. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel. For the use of the government of Israel. For the use of the government of Israel. Israel is using it as collateral to finance continuing arms purchases at a staggering pace. Israel is secretly arming itself far beyond anything that could conceivably be needed to fight the Arabs alone. So the question is, why are all those weapons now being stockpiled in Israel? The answer is that Israel's Zionist warlords are expecting to have a bigger foe in the region soon. They are trying to drag Russia into the Middle East fighting on the way to nuclear war. All in all, the economy of the United States is being bled dry. Insatiable spending on sterile armaments is helping to fuel inflation as our dollars go for guns instead of butter. At the same time, record federal borrowing is also keeping interest rates at business-killing levels. The result is stagflation, a stagnating economy with continuing inflation. If the plans for nuclear war do not cut it short, We are heading into a deep depression, the likes of which we have never seen before. A depression with plenty of consumer goods in the stores, but great numbers of people without the money to buy them. Prices will be higher and higher for everything, with people selling their valuables in order to exist. There will be people moving in with relatives, old rooming houses filled by people who can no longer afford anything better, families separated as people take any employment available anywhere, long lines waiting to apply for government jobs, and a little security. If nuclear war is somehow prevented or delayed, these are the things that are being brought upon us by the policies known as Reaganomics. But as it stands now, my friends, it may all be cut short very soon. The Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. The Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. The Israeli government announced that American troops would soon be sent to Lebanon if necessary. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel. This gold rightly belonging to you and me, the citizens of America, has been consigned for the use of the government of Israel.
Nothing holy about him or the land of Israel. Back to creation. The truth don't need no help.